In this video, I'm going to show you how you can quickly and easily add some color onto your video footage inside of Adobe Premiere Pro. So as you can see, we're inside of Premiere and this is our video clip. Now, to all of those people that are watching with a keen eye, you'll notice this is a red file. So I could go into the Effect Controls tab, go to Source, and I can apply LUTs and everything here. But if you're not working with raw footage and you've got a MP4 file, for example, then you would just go to Effects and search for Lumetri. Alternatively, rather than doing this, you could just go into the Lumetri color tab on the right or go into the color tab. Now in Lumetri, you just want to go into basic correction, and we're just going to start by selecting the input LUT and going to Alexa default. Then we've got all of these other settings here. So we've got the temperature, which is going to be the warmth or the coolness of the shot. We've got a tint, which is a purple and green. We've got saturation, and we've got these other settings as well. So adjust your exposure, adjust your contrast, play with the shadows and the highlights, and get that to a point where it looks half decent. Then we'll go into creative and we can add some color and style here. So if we go into the look, now we can add a grade onto this. So we can select one of these presets if we wanted to, or we could import a look of our own. So we just go to browse and input the look that way. But I'm just going to go with this NDR filter, and I'm just going to pull the intensity of that down a touch. And then I'll just increase the colors by pulling up the vibrance and the saturation. And now we've got curves. So ignore everything you see here except for the top bit. Now inside of curves, we just want to select the white circle. We'll pull the bottom left of that to the right to crush the shadows a bit, and we'll just make the highlights pop a bit more by pulling the top right to the left. And then we can just pull the midtones up a little bit just to bring that up. And there we go. If we turn the curves off and on, you can see how much of a difference that's made. It's just made it pop a little bit more. And then of course, if we go down to color wheels and match, we can play with these. We can go to HSL secondary to get really precise. So if we select blue, we can do a color match on that blue, and then we can go through the settings and just change the color of that blue without affecting the rest of the frame. And of course, the last section, we can just add a vignette. So just add a little vignette and that's going to look great. But if we just turn Lumetri off and back on again, you can see just a few settings have made a real difference to this footage. So that is how you color grade really quickly and effortlessly inside of Adobe Premiere Pro.